Disclaimer, in this video I talk as if there's two benchmarks. Originally at the time of filming there was, but I decided to only use one benchmark. So if I talk like there's two, at some points now you know why, there's only one and there's only going to be one. Oh, and also, if you're wondering why I'm skipping supply crates, because I didn't know they were actually supply crates. I thought they're just random crates with nothing in them. I wish I knew that sooner. I did play the majority of the game knowing this, that did have supplies, but there's certain sections that I played without. So I'm wondering, why is my ammo so scarce? It's like, no, it's not scarce. I got plenty of ammo. It's all right there. It's just all in the supply crates. So yeah, I didn't realize I actually had supplies until later, off camera.
Walter Rebel.
Right.
Oh, so we got another Industria benchmark today. On the last benchmark, I forgot to mention that I am running this on max settings. Ray tracing and DLSS are both available, but DLSS has no effect on the frames, and ray tracing does not work well, as you can imagine, on this card. It's the 1660 Super. So yeah, but here on the outdoor sections of the game, and assuming sections with more combat, I gotta say these outdoor environments look really good. They do look really good with lighting and whatnot. Even despite the fact that textures are kind of muddy, the lighting does look really good in these areas, but it is very framey, especially for a card like this. This is only in 1080p. This is not in a 1440p or anything like that. So yeah, hopefully this section of the game has more combat. Not to say the sections without combat are bad or anything, but if you want to see combat or the frames in combat, well, this is the video for you. At least we'll see if it is. Just as an extra piece of commentary, I'm getting a lot of City 17 vibes right now, just from the way the city looks and whatnot, and you have these barriers here that are very similar to what the Combine had, as well as this thing right here, which is kind of similar to what the Combine used to, I don't know what these machines did, but I remember the antlines didn't like them, and you would have to turn them off when you were with the antlines, so I thought that was all pretty cool. But yeah, getting a lot of Half-Life vibes from all this area, so I guess that's sort of a power thing or a lock of some sort, so I'm not sure what. But yeah, very cool art style and world so far. Again, of course we do have a glitch there, but this is kind of cool how they do introduce you to what this type of enemy is and does. As you can see, it explodes itself, and it's similar to what Half-Life did. Now I know these guys will, if I get near them, probably explode themselves.
So, where is everyone? What happened here?
Well, the whole town was evacuated after years of war. Atlas was too strong in the end.
Atlas?
Oh, sorry, you wouldn't know. These machine things that want to kill you. They're Atlas. Hello? You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. How long ago was this?
Let me think. Atlas has been around for about 20 years. Hakovic was evacuated years ago. Oh, has it already been that long? Time flies.
Yeah. It sure seems to.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Sorry. Had to get the kettle off the boil.
That's okay. And who is this Rosendahl?
Oh, Rosendahl. He was our king. He tried his best, but even he wasn't strong enough to fend off Atlas.
I see. Well, over and out. I gotta think. And you drink your tea.
I'd concentrate more on fighting than thinking, but that's just me.
What the hell is happening here?
Apparently my recording died, I don't know why, so I'll have to fix this in the post-processing. Sorry, I meant post-production. Alright, so bit of a big moment to leave off on there, but this is probably all I'm going to do for Industria. I'm going to play more of this game, of course, but not on video. So you can see, yeah, it did get a little framey in that building there. It did get pretty framey with frames going down to the 30s and even to 20s at brief moments. It was still playable throughout. There was not a moment where it was unplayable, but it is something to keep in mind when you're playing this game that there's probably more areas like that to come. So, yeah, something you're going to want to keep in mind. And overall, it's been a pretty cool game. I really like the art style and the world itself, and the fact that it's very. I get a lot of Atomic Heart vibes and Prey vibes and Bioshock vibes. Prey is literally just Bioshock in space, and of course Half-Life vibes, which I think is a big source of inspiration for this game. But yeah, this thing can be pretty heavy, and considering the fact it's not the best looking game in the world, so I would like some better optimization as time goes on. Again, this is an indie studio we're talking about, so it you can't expect the most from them in terms of fidelity and optimization. They're doing the best what they can, but yeah, I do hope that in the future we do get better optimization. I'm not exactly if this were like a Ubisoft game, I obviously would be more pissed off because I mean it's Ubisoft, it's a big AAA company, and a lot of time their PC releases of games don't run as well as they should, or as well as they should. Again, Assassin's Creed Valhalla was having some frame rate issues on. I never did a benchmark on that though, but yeah, I was having some frame rate issues on that. This, of course, I can be a little more lenient towards because, after all, it is an indie game. I can't express that enough. It's an indie game, and they're doing the best with what they got. And I do have to congratulate them on that because, for the most part, the game has been holding itself together pretty well. Albeit, it has crashed once on me. And of course, you have the optimization problems in some of the indoor areas. But other than that, this game is a pretty cool game. It's more slow paced, so if you're expecting something like Shadow Warrior or Dusk, obviously not getting that here, but I think most people buying that would know that. They're playing this because they don't want to play something like Dusk or Shadow Warrior at the moment. But yeah, it's a cool indie game. It's only going to cost you $20, and it's not the hardest thing in the world to run. It does have some incentive sections, but honestly, I do think it's well worth $20.